Drinking 24 cups of tea a week could help lower the risk of chronic diseases by a fifth, research claims. Brits are no stranger to a brew, and it is reported that approximately 100 million are drunk in the UK every day, that's 36 billion annually. As well as its notable taste, tea fans can also enjoy the drink for its health properties, but experts say drinkers can only reap the benefits if they drink a certain amount of cups. It turns out that specific compounds found in tea leaves called flavin-3-ols could be the reason why it can help with blood pressure, heart health, type 2 diabetes risk and stroke. That's according to a scientific review previously published in Nutrition and Food Technology. The report, authored by the Tea Advisory Panel, suggests that flavonoids could reduce the risk of developing chronic disease by as much as a fifth, 19%, and reduce the risk of dying from cardiovascular disease by 13%, reports Gloucestershire Live. Tea and flavonoid expert, Dr. Tim Bond, and study co-authors said, "The evidence for the health benefits of consuming tea flavonoids is great news, especially to a nation of tea lovers. But worrying data from YouGov shows that fewer than a fifth of Brits are hitting the optimal tea target of more than 20 cups a week, which we need to drink to reach the ideal flavonoid intakes. For the sake of our health, perhaps it's time to add a target for flavonoids to the usual dietary guidelines for vitamins, minerals, protein, fiber and fat." Dietitian and TAP member Dr. Kerry Ruxton said, "This new research reveals several health benefits for those who get a daily dose of flavonoids, including anti-diabetic effects, anti-inflammatory effects, reduced risk of cardiovascular disease, preventing muscle loss and treating viral respiratory tract infections. Plants need flavonoids for their growth and development, and these substances also tend to be responsible for the color and contribute to the flavor of fruits, vegetables and other plants." The new study suggests that within the flavonoids group, it's a subtype called flavin-3-ols that we consume the most in our diets. Join the Daily Record WhatsApp community. Get the latest news sent straight to your messages by joining our WhatsApp community today. You'll receive daily updates on breaking news as well as the top headlines across Scotland. No one will be able to see who is signed up, and no one can send messages except the Daily Record team. All you have to do is click here if you're on mobile, select Join Community and you're in. If you're on a desktop, simply scan the QR code above with your phone and click Join Community. We also treat our community members to special offers, promotions, and adverts from us and our partners. If you don't like our community, you can check out anytime you like. To leave our community, click on the name at the top of your screen and choose Exit Group. If you're curious, you can read our privacy notice. Average intakes of flavonoids in Europe are between 313 mg a day and 428 mg a day, according to the data, said another study co-author and nutritionist Dr. Pamela Mason. Unsurprisingly, Brits get the bulk of their flavonoids from tea. This is in contrast to countries in southern Europe where people tend to take in most of their daily dose of flavonoids from fruit. Dr. Bond said, "Studies from the United States suggests that tea could be an important component of a healthy, balanced diet. Their figures show a stark difference in flavonoid intakes between tea drinkers, who are getting 698 mg a day, compared with non-tea drinkers who only get 33 mg a day." The U.S. Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics convened an expert panel. Dr. Pamela Mason said, the panel based their findings on an influential meta-analysis of 157 randomized controlled trials and 15 cohort studies published by the American Society for Nutrition. In it, they proposed the first ever dietary bioactive guideline, which recommended intakes of 400 to 600 mg/d oils to improve cardiometabolic health. This equates to around 4 cups of tea a day. The panel also said that increasing flavin-3 oil intakes could have a beneficial effect on blood pressure, blood sugar levels, and cholesterol levels. The American expert panel recommended a guideline for including foods, such as tea and fruits, in the diet. Tea, apples, pears, and berries are rich in flavin-3 oils. However, the new study shows that tea outstrips the rest in terms of flavin-3 oils per 100 grams. The authors of the new study highlight where tea is already included in dietary guidelines. Take the UK, for example, where the Eat Well Guide advises a fluid intake of 6 to 8 cups or glasses a day. This can include tea, besides water, lower-fat milk and other sugar-free drinks, says Dr. Bond. Dr. Mason added, similarly, in the Netherlands, the recommended 1.5 to 2 liters of water a day can include 3 cups of green or black tea. Tea is also a permitted fluid within the fluid intakes in the dietary guidelines of Austria, Bulgaria, and Japan. With gold standard scientific evidence from meta-analyses showing health benefits ranging from improving blood pressure and cholesterol levels, to reducing the risk of developing or dying from heart disease, it's perhaps time for tea and its constituent flavin-3 oils to feature more prominently in official dietary recommendations, concludes Dr. Bond. Dr. Ruxton added, if we want to ensure we're getting the benefits of flavonoids in our diet, popping the kettle on for a cuppa is a refreshingly easy way to up our intake levels. To get the most benefits from the bioactive substances such as flavonoids found in our daily brew, we need to be drinking 4 cups of tea a day. Don't miss the latest news from around Scotland and beyond. Sign up to our daily newsletter.